part members, I hope you're doing well. We're obviously heading to another weekend of lockdown. So just a quick video really, just to give you a couple of putting challenges to see you through the weekend. And then you'll have to let me know what you score. So first one is you're going to need a banknote, whether that's a British banknote or a euro or dollars or whatever it is. You need to place it flat on the ground, and then you're going to putt from around sort of 6 to 10 feet away from the note, and your goal is to try and get a ball to finish on the banknote, which seems quite easy. It's actually a very frustrating challenge to do. A couple of members already I've sort of given this to. One has not done it yet, and the other one did it, but it took a long time. So banknote on the ground, 6 to 10 feet away. You could make it more difficult by being further away, or make it a little bit easier by being closer. So the whole idea is to try and get your ball to finish on top of the banknote. So you've got to be very precise with your pace. Now within this, obviously when you're controlling your pace, you want the backstroke and the through stroke to be the same. So we don't want to be all the way back here and then slowing down or short and whacking through it. So nice, simple pendulum. Could be here all day. Basically, you can't have a little bit kind of overhanging like this. That doesn't count. You actually have to have the resting dimple on the banknote. Let me know. You can either set it and do it as a time challenge to give yourself 10 minutes to try and complete it, or simply how many goes it took you before you actually got it to finish on there. So that's challenge number 1. Okay, so challenge number 2 is you need at least 5 golf balls, but you could use as many as you wanted, because you could try and see how many you get in the square. Basically, you need to make a square out of anything really. I'm just using some spices here. You could use tin of beans or stick some coins down, but you didn't need to be able to make a square. To make this game easier, you could make the square much bigger. You could also start closer to the square as well, and I'll explain exactly what we're going to do in a second. Or if you wanted to make it more difficult, make the square much smaller and putt from further away. So basically it's called a ladder drill. And you're going to see how many golf balls you can get in this square, one going past the one you've hit before. So, and they've got to start. So this is the start line here, these 2 orange ones, that's my starting line. So my first ball needs to go beyond that line. Okay, and then the next ball goes past it, and the next ball goes past it, and so on, to see how many you can get within that square without hitting the previous ball. So I will get myself set here. Let's see how we get on with the first one, putting one-handed. I would also say you probably want to start the first ball kind of aiming for the left front corner, and then work almost kind of diagonally across, possibly from left to right or right to left, whichever way you want to do it. So let's go first one. Okay, so good start. So I've got that first ball in the square and not too far down there. Ball number 2. So this has got to go past the first one, and it can go past by just half the width of a ball, but it has to go past it. Okay, so now we can see where it gets difficult, because I hit that a bit hard, so I'm starting to run out of room in here to get the next lot of golf balls in. So I've got to miss those first 2 golf balls, and I've got to go beyond that second one I just hit. Okay, so we can see that I didn't do it. So 2 in a row is what I got there. Now, as I said, you can putt from further away to make it more difficult and keep the square the same, or to make it extra difficult, you could putt from further away and make this square much smaller. Or on the flip side of that, if you wanted to make it easier, make the square bigger and putt from closer as a starting point. It seems easy in principle, but if you get one wrong where you slightly hit it too hard, then you start to run out of room. So these drills are really good for kind of practicing your pace. Either do it as see how many you can get in. You can't hit the ball you've just, or any of the balls you've hit before, and you must go beyond the last one you've just hit. And so yeah, you could either do it as many golf balls as you want, or see how many goes it takes you to get that 5 in a row. So that's your 2 drills. Let me know how you get on, and I will see you on Monday. Take care.